This video is my little research on why the Ghanaian president John Dramani Mahama Okujeto Ablakwa and people of the society refuse to sack the Igbo king after several demands and pressure from Ghanaians.
Nigerians must go because you can't be in someone's country and be doing anyhow. Nigerians must go.
We know we are all ECOWAS. What is the purpose of Nigerians every president coming to Ghana? What are they coming here to do? Then they are killing us. Time will come, you and I, our children cannot go out and buy something and come back.
And I'll also be telling you my research on how these Nigerians have contributed to the economy of Ghana. And to the extent that, to tell you that even we Ghanaians need these Nigerians more than they need us. In fact, if we decide to sack Nigerians out of Ghana, or if Nigerians voluntarily decide to leave Ghana, the economy of Ghana is likely to crash. And in this video, I'll be proving that to you.
Guys, if you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
These people are the industrial backbone of Ghana. Without these people, our economy would have been something. If today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel Kweku Africa. Like, comment, share, and like the video. And for all my returning subscribers, I thank you so much for always being with me. So yesterday I made a video highlighting why Ghanaians should stop attacking Nigerians and rather attack crime. A criminal is a criminal. So we have Nigerian criminals and we have Ghanaian criminals. If somebody is a criminal and is a Nigerian, you don't tag the whole Nigerians as criminals. Same way, if a Ghanaian is a criminal, you don't tag the whole Ghanaian. Because Nigerians are domineering people, they are loud people, and everywhere they are, people hear of them. Ghana has signed a pact to ECOWAS, and by that pact, we are supposed to allow free flow and movement of Africans. And that's the reason why anybody who is legal in the country should be allowed to live freely, live a free life. The same way we have Ghanaians in Nigeria, in Port Harcourt, who are lecturers, who are nurses, who are making big time money in there. Now, let's get to this video as I tell you why, despite pressure from the several demo which has transpired, the Ghanaian president, John Dramani Mahama, refused and even reaffirmed his support for the Nigerian community and said that Nigerians would never have a mass deportation. Okujeto Ablakwa said same, Sam George, and all people in administration. Now, let's start with entertainment before we even get to the Igbo king. One thing that supports and unites Ghanaians is entertainment. And one central award scheme, which has been held for more than 30 years and is still the central core part of Ghana. This is the award that every Ghanaian dreams to have. In fact, it is the biggest award scheme, the most prestigious, and undoubtedly the biggest in Ghana. Now, that is Ghana Music Awards, now Telecel Ghana Music Awards. And the Telecel Ghana Music Awards is owned by two Nigerians, a couple, Teresa Ayode, who is the co-founder, and the main founder, Iyola Ayode, who is the CEO of Charterhouse, and he owns other companies, with his wife, who is the co-founder of Charterhouse, Teresa Ayode. These people have run this award scheme for several years and are still the biggest in the market. And they are also the founders of Miss Malaika, which is a prestigious pageant in Ghana, Stars of the Future, National Youth Awards, the next big thing in Ghana, and a lot of other projects, programs owned in Ghana. These are things that unite Ghana, and these industries are owned by Nigerians. Now, let's move to the banking sector. In the banking sector, the managing director and the CEO, Mrs. Christiana Ekati Olawale, she is the managing director and CEO of Energy Bank, and she's been operating this bank for over 30 years in Ghana and has been very successful. In fact, she started her banking career in November 1983 and has been working with several firms, several corporations until she finally came to Ghana to start this bank. And it's been so successful that if Ghanaians decide to kick Nigerians out of Ghana, is she going to go with the bank, or she's going to leave it to Ghanaians to manage it? Now, in the real estate world too, Nigerians are so dominant in the Ghanaian real estate department. They've invested so much, they've built and developed several projects. It is so unfortunate when the Igbo king said that he wanted to develop an Igbo village and Ghanaians were crying foul. We have Nigerians who own estate. We have Nigerians who own properties. I mean, these guys are developers and they are okay until the recent outburst of building an Igbo village in Ghana. Now, I will take you to this guy. This guy is called Tony Igbewu. Now, Tony Igbewu is a real estate developer and a business specialist with the aim of helping people. Now, Tony founded Built-in group of companies in Ghana about a decade, about 10 years ago. And he's been running this company successfully. And this company has a lot of estate in Ghana. They have properties over there. And Built-in group of company have also special interests, not just in real estate, but also into shipping. And these guys are so successful that they own estate from both Ghana and Nigeria. He also has a scholarship firm which has supported so many Nigerians and Ghanaians over here. Now, the next is Engineer Babalola Babatunde. Engineer Babalola Babatunde owns one of the biggest company in Ghana, which is Deepwater Discovery Ghana Limited. And this company is into oil and gas. His company is a big-time player also in the Nigerian oil and gas sector. And he's not just anybody. He is a graduate of electrical and electric engineering from the University of Technology. Engineer Babalola is widely traveled and has attended a number of courses, seminars abroad, majoring in oil and gas industry. And these guys own and operate this company in Ghana. So imagine Ghana decides to kick Nigerians out. I'm sure you've heard of UBA, right? I mean, UBA is one of the biggest banks in Ghana. Now, the chief operating officer of UBA is also a Nigerian who goes by the name Adedayo Marcus Adedipo. Now, Adedayo Marcus Adedipo is the chief operating officer, COO of UBA Bank, which is a very popular bank in Ghana. He started his banking career in Nigeria with the defunct Crystal Bank of Africa Limited and was a pioneering staff at Standard Trust Bank PLC before its merger with United Bank for Africa, an astute banker with 19 years experience spanning all areas of branch banking operations. He has also served and overseen the bank operations directorate at zonal, regional and group levels. He holds a Business of Science degree in fisheries management with postgraduate diploma in management. That is how vested this guy is. And he's a Nigerian working in Ghana. Now, the next person is Chief Emmanuel Okesin. Chief Emmanuel Okesin is one of the biggest individual employers of labor in Ghana. One of the biggest individual employers in Ghana. Now, the highly successful businessman who doesn't give into publicity has over 1,000 Ghanaians working in his company. He is the owner of City Light, a very popular and reputable company in Ghana. And they are industry names when it comes to lighting in Ghana. And I remember if you ask me to mention lighting companies, one of the first that comes to mind is City Light. I mean, they are popular, they're on radio, they're on TV, they run advertisements, and these guy employ over 1,000 Ghanaians. That is huge, right? He is the owner of City Light, the biggest lighting company in West Africa, not just Ghana, West Africa. He is also the former board of trustees of all Nigerian community in Ghana. This is not something we should joke with. In this economy where even Europeans, Americans are asking businessmen. Now, one of the easiest ways to become a permanent resident of every country is to own just a property or own the business. And that is why most countries, they have business route visa. If you hope to travel to Portugal, Germany, America to go and establish your own business, it is so easy. And it's so easy to even get a residence permit. So these people rather chose Ghana. Now, let's come to people who are also helping in the web industry, in the IT world, and also helping Ghanaians. Now, this guy is a Nigerian. Now, his name is Olawanjaju Mashood, aka Olamush. He is a Nigerian living in Ghana, and this guy is a web consultant and a digital marketer. He specializes in web development, digital marketing, and IT training. He has helped individuals and corporate organizations to establish strong internet presence for their brands, products through blog building, web development, search engine optimization. He enjoys talking about entrepreneurship, digital marketing, career development, mobile technology, and blogging. In 2014, he founded Empower Ghanaians, an initiative to help build the next generation of internet entrepreneurs in Ghana. The initiative has been able to train over 2,000 Ghanaians through its 7 days online business re-training and over 300 Ghanaians through its yearly bootcamp program. Ghana, can you sack Nigerians out of Nigeria because of one Igbo king? clearly you don't know what you are talking about, or you don't know the history behind Nigerians in Ghana. That will be the only reason why you talk like that. But if you know the history, you will not even think of it. And that is why the presidency will never do that. And that is why the ministries will never talk down on them, because they know their contributions and their achievement to Ghana. You are a Ghanaian. That's true. That's right. I am a Ghanaian. What is your contribution to Ghana? You may have contributed, but your contribution may never surpass these people. Even when you divide it into 10, it's so delicate. So let's be careful of what we talk about Nigerians or Igbos or anybody at all living and working in Ghana. Now, let's talk about Christy Okata, aka Chris Carter. Now, Chris Carter is a media personality. She's a Nigerian and she's now in Ghana. Now, she's a personality, TV host, content creator, and actress. This multi-talented bilingual media personality was once a professional basketball player, and she's currently the host of Meet the Chef on GH1 and a co-host on 3 Music Flavor on TV3. Now, this is your favorite blogger who started the blogging industry in Ghana before it even became popular. Now, I'm not too sure whether he started before the Zion Felix and the Amiyah Debras and them cool. But even if he doesn't start before them, I mean, they were in this together. And this guy is one of the people who made blogging attractive in Ghana. Today, everybody is a blogger in Ghana, including myself. Now, this guy is Ademeyi Adebayo Victor Jr., aka Yemi Baba. And he's on so many TV platforms. In fact, he was featured on GH1. I saw him on TV3, on Viasat1, all the TV stations in Ghana. He got featured. Now, he's a multiple awards winning celebrity blogger. He provides publicity and brands communications solution for individuals and their brands. He was formerly an editor with Ghana Web. Man, that is huge. And he jointly organized the Fashion Night Out thrice in Ghana. He is and has been an integral force behind some known brands in Africa. As a TV and radio entertainment pundit, he loves to bear his mind on issues as they should be. So that is in the blogging industry, also in the entertainment industry. Now let's come back to banking again. In the banking industry, I'm sure you know of Guaranteed Trust Bank. I have an account with Guaranteed Trust Bank, and I'm sure you also do. Even if you don't, you know about this bank. Now, this bank is being managed by Olalekan Sanusi. Now, Olalekan Sanusi is currently the managing director of Guaranteed Trust Bank Limited. Before his redeployment to Ghana, he was the managing director, the chief executive officer of Guaranteed Bank in Gambia. He has rich experience. Now, prior to his redeployment to Gambia in February 2006, he was the head of a corporate plan and group coordination in Guaranteed Trust Bank PLC, Lagos, Nigeria. While occupying this position, he was responsible for managing the bank's on and offshore investment in other organizations. Are you sure Ghana can kick Nigerians out of Ghana? That is impossible. In fact, it can't be possible. Impossible. Now, let's talk about universities and lecturers in Ghana. There are very well-known, lecturers from Nigeria who come to Ghana. And let me take you to one senior lecturer, Dr. Alex Iliechi. Now, he's not just a lecturer, but he's a senior lecturer at the University of Cape Coast. He also doubles the president of all Nigeria communities in Ghana, an association which is the umbrella body of Nigerians resident in the central region. I'm sure you know of Equity Bank, also one of the biggest banks in Ghana. One of the biggest private banks that you can get in Ghana. The managing director and the CEO and board member of Equity Assurance Ghana Limited is also a Nigerian, Mr. Ayedemi Adetuwo, and he owns a Bachelor of Arts in MBA ACII from London. He attended both the University of Lagos and the Enugu State University of Science and Technology for his bachelor and master's degree respectively. Now let's talk about the man at the center of all these controversies. The man who has, sparked the curiosity for Ghanaians wanting to kick Nigerians out of Ghana. Eziebo, Dr. Chukwude Ihinatu. Now let's look at his companies and why you may have seen him with a lot of pictures with both the Ghana president and everybody that matters in the Ghanaian society. He didn't just take those pictures. He's a very influential personality in Ghana. And this guy came to Ghana in the 1980s there, where he started selling cassettes and rose gradually to prominence. So he owned the Chibet group of companies, which he actually named using the initials of him and his wife. So that's why his wife, Betty, and his Chooks. And the company is Chibet Company Ghana Limited. And this company is very prominent in the Ghanaian industry. They own a lot of businesses under the Chibet company. company. Now, number one is the Chibet Limited, Chibet Transport, which is into transportation, Chibet Mother Care, also run by his wife, Chibet Farms, Chibet Aluminium, West Coast Entertainment, Chibet Oil West Africa, Spark West, which deals in telecommunication towers and high tension towers. Now, beyond this, he has a lot of partnership in Ghana. So that is how Nigerians are invested in Ghana. A Nigerian who also owns NEM Insurance in Ghana, a very popular insurance company when it comes to insurance names in Ghana. Now, he is at the helm of NEM Insurance Ghana Limited, and with decades of experience and education in Nigeria, he brought innovative insurance product to strengthen the Ghanaian market. These guys are all leaders of the Ghanaian economy. These are very crucial sectors of the Ghanaian economy, and these guys have high qualification. They are leading it. So in its entirety, these guys are virtually running the Ghanaian economy. They are moving the Ghanaian economy. The Ghanaian community is richer thanks to this Nigerian who built legacies in Ghana. From insurance to media to marketing to petroleum. This story is a reminder that cross-border businesses can unite without fighting. What's your view on this? Do you know other Nigerians shaping the fortunes and business of Ghana? Don't forget to leave it in the comment section.